If you're ever trying to plan a trip with your girlfriends, make sure you go with girls that are okay with having no plan and just winging it, because those are the best girls trips. We went to Carmel, California for a little 2-day girls trip, and this was day one of our trip. We ended up walking through so many fun coffee shops, so many antique shops. There was something with otters going on. We didn't really understand, but then we ended up asking one of the store owners like what's up with these otters, and we actually ended up learning a lot of fun facts about otters, like that they're vicious, that they are basically single mothers, and basically that Carmel just loves the otters. So you'll actually see them like everywhere when you're here. So we just went through a ton of different stores, walked around. We went to Carmel Bell and ended up getting this like carrot cake loaf and some coffee, and it was so good. And carrot cake just reminds me of my wedding because it was my wedding cake. Everyone we've met here has been so kind, and there are just so many small businesses and cool stores. So that's like honestly what I highly recommend, is just go with no plan and just walk around and in and out of every store. My friend Maddie was hunting down the jelly cats for me, so we went into this little store hoping to find jelly cats, but I ended up walking out with actually one of Trig's favorite books, so I bought it so I can read it to Teddy. I read him How Did Dinosaurs Say Goodnight almost every night, and that one was the How Did Dinosaurs Get Well Soon, so I just felt like that was so sweet and I had to buy it. Then we went into our first antique store, which I ended up walking out with the most beautiful French art piece and also accidentally knocking something over with my purse, which was so embarrassing and I felt so bad. This is the art piece I ended up buying in the next clip. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to hang it up because I will think of this trip every time I walk past it. One thing about me and my friends is we're gonna go in and out of every single antique store we can find, and they had so much vintage jewelry and the most beautiful blue Dutch door when you walked in. I fear that after visiting Carmel for the first time, I need a Dutch door in my house because there are so many Dutch doors here and they are just the cutest things ever. Of course, Brie hunted down the Lori Mitchell figurines for me, so I ended up getting those two little like gingham chefs because I just thought they'd be so cute in our kitchen. Our hotel offered bikes, which this was so amazing. We ended up taking them down to the beach for sunset, and honestly it was really scary because a lot of it was downhill, but the sunset was so worth it and so perfect. Brie actually bought this blanket in Denmark and brought it, and it was so amazing to have. We actually used it like so many times on this trip for little picnics and stuff. And then LOL at these clips coming up of us going back uphill. We couldn't even ride our bikes. We were so beyond out of breath and like out of shape. Our hotel did nightly cookie deliveries, so this was me enjoying the cookie before dinner, dessert before dinner always. We went to Nora's, you guys. I highly recommend this restaurant. The owner's name is Faisal, and they've been open for about 6.5 months, and he is the sweetest man. He sang happy birthday to me, gave us a really yummy dessert. If you do not get the waffle creme brulee, you are missing out. And it was truly just the most perfect night. Like, I cannot even explain how magical Carmel is. I mean, I knew that it would be, but it was just truly so amazing.